Wednesday morning in December. This is Josh Treecarton with Insurance Agency Marketing Services. I am the digital media manager here, and today we'll be talking about our website service. So if you would like to take notes or have any questions, please let me know. We'll take a couple moments at the end of the webinar today to answer any questions. We'll be beginning pretty shortly as it's 10 o'clock, but I see that some people are still joining. So if you could just wait a couple more seconds. I'll start the webinar today by going over what our creative team offers, and then I'll get into the meat of our presentation. So hopefully it won't be too long before you get the answers that you're looking for. But if you have any questions that I don't answer during the webinar, you're free to ask any questions or email me at josh@imzinc.com at any time, or call us at 800-255-5055. Okay, so let's get started. So this is, in general, what the IAMS creative team offers. We have turnkey solutions, agency solutions, and digital solutions. So the turnkey solutions are meant to be brought to you very quickly. You can call in or email us something that you would like on our website, on our marketing solutions page, our turnkey solutions page, and we can have it back to you in as little as a couple hours. All we need is your logo and your contact information. As far as agency solution goes, we can help you develop your brand, and what that entitles is logo design, business cards, stationery, brochures, advertising, and a personal website, which we'll be getting into. For digital solutions, as well as a personal website, we offer online newsletter help, Google AdWords, email marketing strategies, blog help, and social media consulting. So this is kind of an example of one of our turnkey solutions. So we personalize it for you with your logo, a possible headshot, your business information. It's ready to print. We can help you select a correct printer for your area. They can be brochures, newsletters, flyers, handouts, postcards. There's trifold brochures, and it ranges from retirement planning, retirement readings, like this example is, to more health and healthcare and kind of health insurance focused. So there's the link to our website with where these turnkey solutions are, and you're more than welcome to take a look at them and ask us for any more questions. Here's some more turnkey solutions. So on the left is kind of the standard, what you'll see, and then on the right is what you would be provided with. So this was for one of our producers, and it's just a very nice solution for our agents. So for agency solutions, as I mentioned before, we provide logo design, stationery, business cards, just general advertising needs. These are some logos that we've helped create in the past. Our team here, Tasia and Andrew, they're very talented, and Logan, they're all very talented creators, have a very creative mindset that I don't necessarily have. I have more of the analytical mindset. That's why I'm talking about websites, and I handle more of the digital strategy side of things. But they are excellent artists. They can take an idea that you have and turn it into something that really shows off your outlook to your clients. So these are, on the left, you can see, and the right, you can see some samples of some business cards. These are very personalized to what you need. And business cards can be some of the hardest things to really get out there, but we can help you develop the perfect business card for your need. And as for digital solutions, we offer email marketing strategies, social media consulting, digital graphics. So if you have an interest in Google AdWords or just a flyer to use on digital marketing, you're more than welcome to ask us for help on those. as well as website development, which I'll be getting into about right now. So today we'll be going over the IAMS website solution, what we provide for our agents, what we offer, and how you can get started, as well as its value and how you can implement it into your digital marketing strategy. So just a quick overview, kind of already went over an overview, but today we'll be asking the question, do you need a website? There are agents on this webinar today that might not need a website. You may be an agent that needs a website desperately. So I'll be trying to help you answer that question for yourself. I'll show you an example website. I'll show some screenshots of what we offer, the look and feel, kind of the general navigation of the site, where your potential client might go to interact with you and ask for more information. I'll talk about implementation and how we help you create the website, what we need from you, which is not very much at all, and I'll speak over a little bit of the cost and how long it takes in general to start these websites. And then I'll speak on how you could promote your website. Different avenues of marketing require different implementations, or in terms of how you advertise it. So I'll speak on that a little bit as well. So you may not need a website because not everybody needs a website, but you might not need a website if you don't need more business, that you have too much business coming in already. A perfect example of this is which doesn't really apply to any of us directly, but if you're a small business owner and like a restaurant, and your restaurant is already booming, and you have too many people coming in and asking for your special dishes, and you just don't have the capacity to serve that many of the clients. So if you have too many clients already, if you're just overwhelmed by how much business is coming in, then maybe a website is not for you. If your potential clients can already find you, just like if you are too busy already, if your clientele already knows exactly where to find you, if they already have your email address that they can send requests to, or if your phone is ringing off the hook, then maybe you don't need a website. Maybe you don't need a website if you don't need help communicating your message. If you have your elevator pitch nailed down to a T and you don't feel like you need any help broadening your brand, maybe a website's not for you. And maybe a website's not for you if you won't tell anybody about it. If you keep it quiet, if you keep it secret, if you just simply don't know how to promote it. I'll go over how to promote it in a little bit, but these are some reasons why you might not need a website. But you may need a website if you want a digital business card. So a great perspective on why a small business owner would want a website is so that online clients can find more information about them. So it's much more than just handing a business card to somebody. It's that they see your website on your business card, and then they go to your website and they learn more about what you offer. Potential clients and our family members are online. So if you're working with an elderly woman that's upper 60s or mid 60s, maybe she's not that technical savvy. Maybe her son or daughter doesn't want her to be, or him to be taken advantage of. Because some of these elderly agents sometimes, or not elderly agents, but elderly clients, sometimes they can get confused and be taken advantage of. So maybe their family or friends are wanting to take a look at your background. So they look you up online, they Google your name, and then they find your website. It might be a little suspicious if they don't find you at all online. So this is kind of a way to mitigate that. You would like to venture into digital marketing. So if you've ever thought about social media advertising or digital marketing through Google AdWords or something like that, you need to have some place to send your potential clients to further interact with you. So having a website is a great way to do that. If you need to communicate your services more effectively, if you're not sure about how you can explain how you offer 10 different kind of aspects of your business to people, sometimes a website can, most of the time, if not all the time, websites can help you communicate that. And if you need, of course, if you need more business, a website is a great place to start with that. It's just having your name out there more and just showing what you can provide to your potential clients is a great way to get yourself out there. So here is one of our agent sites. So this is the Jones Agency. This is kind of the home page. There's banner images that kind of move all over the place. There's little header copy. You can see the navigational bar up top. There's little aspects below just about his agency, general retirement planning, that they're a full service firm. All of this information is branded and customized to your agency. Here's his about page. So he has a little bit of a biography of himself. He has a professional headshot right there. He also has a photo of him and his wife dancing at their wedding day a little bit down below that I didn't capture for you all to see, but it can be very personalized. This gives a great opportunity for potential clients to come to your website, to read more about you, to get a face to the name, maybe a face to the voice if you've never met with them in person. And just gives a great opportunity to kind of form a relationship before you even meet the person directly. So it just kind of helps with that. This is the services page. So there's a variant amount of information that you can provide here. You can customize the image on the right there to whatever you would like. So TJ's is specifically, at least this section is for retirement planning, annuities, estate planning, and then he has another section down below that's for life insurance and goes into MedSup and all this other service that he offers to his clients. So all of this copy is customizable for you. You can change any of it. There is general copy that's pre-filled into the website so that you don't have to worry about that if you're not much of an individual that likes to do that. All of this can be customized to your specific services offered, though, if you are interested. So this is a resources page. It's primarily to help your potential visitor learn more about what you offer. TJ specifically focused on Medicare and life insurance. So you can see some videos there, and you can put in whatever videos you want. You just need to let us know what you would like to focus on. You can provide other bits of information as well if you would like to link to specific web pages, or if you want to have some of those turnkey solutions that we spoke about earlier. So this is the general contact page as your telephone, office location, your email, a little nice map of where your office is actually located. And then one of my favorite features of the website is that there's a personalized insurance quote engine on there, or you could do just a normal quote as well for an annuity or whatever you want to focus on. We can help you build it out. So TJ is primarily working in life insurance, so he has a life insurance quoting tool right here that goes into specifics, what type of insurance, face amount. I think his is customized to the lowest face amount is 10,000, and he has it going up to 1 million. So it just kind of depends on what your servicing or your service is that you offer to your clients. And we have his phone number at the bottom throughout the website, so that people can call him directly, just like you can as well. And at the bottom of every page, we have this really nice downloadable offering. So this could be customized to whatever you want. TJ specifically has it for our retirement roadmap brochure, which is just part of our turnkey solution package. So if you go to his website and you scroll to the bottom of any number of his pages, you'll see this little form that you can submit. All you need to do is put in your your name, your email address, your phone number, and this is how just one of the many ways that TJ gets leads from his website. So he puts it, so a potential client visits his website, wants to learn more information about retirement and the steps to be taken for that. They put in their information, they press submit. TJ gets a notification of somebody asks for more information. He gets their full name, their email address, their phone number, and the person that submitted the form, right away, they get a PDF that's branded for TJ. That's more information about retirement roadmap and what steps they need to take next. So the retirement roadmap and the rest of your website can be specifically tailored to what you're currently offering. So if you're an agent that focuses more on wealth management or with just Social Security or annuities or life insurance or med sup, all of that information can be specifically tailored on your website and on whatever downloadable offering you would like to give to your potential clients that visit that page. So implementation. So these websites, they look pretty good, but how do we get them started? It's not very complicated for the agent, and it's not very complicated on our side either because we know what we're doing. But how does this all get started? So first, one of the key aspects is that you need to obtain a domain. So TJ, his domain, I believe, is thejonesagency.com. So if you want to have your domain be related to your name or your business name, that's perfectly fine. But what we do ask is that you obtain your own domain beforehand so that we don't take ownership in your brand. So it's very easy. They're very cheap. GoDaddy sometimes has deals where it's 99 cents for the first year and then $10 for every year after that. The most I've seen a domain cost is $20 a year, and that's if you get kind of more specific. Obtaining a domain is very easy, but we like to have the agent own that domain so that if after a month or 2 or 3 of utilizing our website service, you realize it's not for you and you would like to utilize a different service for your website offering, you can still have your domain with you. And that's not kept captive by us, and we don't have to go through loops to get that domain to your next provider. We would also need a logo from you, which we can help develop for you. It's pretty easy for us to have development of your logo in-house. You need to know your story, you need to know your offering, you need to know what you want the action points to be on your website, so your bio and all that stuff. If you want to have a specific offering for your downloadable content, for if you want a retirement roadmap or if you want a newsletter, you just need to let us know. And who you are outside of work does matter, because people, especially your clients, they like to know if you like to attend certain sporting events, or if you like to go hunting, fishing, or if you like to be in a knitting class or whatever have you. They like to get kind of a more personal relationship with you. They like to see your soft side, just like TJ. He has an image of him and his wife dancing on his website. So that's kind of what we would need from you. And for a cost, it's $50 a month flat fee. There's no startup cost. There's no cost for future development. So if one day you wake up and you decide that you want us to create a landing page for you, that is included in the $50 monthly fee. If you don't do anything with the website, then you can cancel it. If you feel uncomfortable having the website, or you just don't see the value in 6 months or so, you're more than welcome to ask us to take it down, and you won't be charged anymore. There's no startup costs, which is a pretty big deal if you've ever looked into developing your own website. General template website costs between $500 to $1,000 startup cost. We don't have any startup costs for our website service. For a customized site, they can range between $1,000 to $10,000 for the startup cost. So we don't charge a startup cost. We just ask that you would by your own domain, so that if you decide that our website service is not for you, you can move on to a different service of your liking. So promoting your website is kind of a big thing. If you have a website and nobody goes to it, then what's the point of having your website? So one of the key things is to simply have it on your print materials. This seems like an easy thing, and it is very easy, very simple. All it is putting your website domain on your business card, on your letterhead, on whatever flyers you're handing out, on brochures, and we definitely help you with that when we help you build out any turnkey solutions. We make sure that you have all of your contact information, because we want to reach all of the people that we can possibly reach. So a great way to just get started with promoting your website is utilizing what you're already doing. Social media is a great tool for promoting your website. If you don't have a social media page yet, it's a pretty simple process. Maybe takes 5 minutes to start a business page, and you can start sending out links to your website, and people will click on them. People are curious, and if there's a nice visual to go along with it, it entices them just that much more. Landing pages are very helpful for promoting your website. A landing page is mainly meant to have one specific offering. So if I go to a landing page, or I see a social media post for learning more information about a specific product, they have a landing page. I click on the landing page and I go to see more of that specific product, and then they have a form submit where I'll get something for submitting the form. So for an example for us, it might be that retirement roadmap where you have a social media post or something else that highlights knowing what to do on your retirement journey. And then you have a link to a landing page that has more information about the necessary steps for a specific retirement journey. And then you have a form submit for downloading the retirement roadmap. So then they get an offering, you get their contact information, and then that starts the relationship for you to gain more business. And something that sometimes individuals forget about is just tell more people about your website. It's something that if you have, you should be proud about. And it's something that people won't know about it unless you talk about it. Talk about it to your friends, to your colleagues, to the individuals. I know one of our agents, he goes out West Coast swing dancing every once in a while, so he could definitely talk about his website to whoever his dance partner is. So it's just classic marketing. Sometimes you don't even need to change what you're currently doing to promote your website. Sometimes it's just having the presence of mind to talk about it. So it looks like we have a couple questions. I'll get started on answering some of these in a moment. But if you have any questions after we're done here, you're more than welcome to connect with me on LinkedIn if you have any questions about digital marketing or anything like that. I'm more than happy to help you with whatever your needs are for digital marketing. I just need to know what you need help with. So here's one question. This webinar will be on YouTube hopefully today. We'll try to get it up as soon as we close out here. It shouldn't take very long to upload this one since it's only going to be around 25 minutes. Here's one question. People in their 60s and 70s are people in their 60s and 70s comfortable with computers and the internet? It might be surprising to you, but the age group that is growing the most online are individuals that are in their 50s, 60s, and 70s. They are continuing to find more information online, One of the big pulls is simply Facebook. They love to see their grandchildren or their sons and daughters and what they're doing with their life. So a lot of elderly clients are venturing online if they have not already. There are always going to be those that don't like the internet. Even though I'm in digital marketing, I don't particularly like the internet. I think it's something that pulls us away from real life. So it's definitely there's definitely various opinions, but the statistics do show that elderly generations are growing more and more comfortable with computers and the internet. So can the monthly fee be paid annually? Yes, it can. So we just ask that you let us know what you would like to have paid. So I know that tax season is coming up. So if somebody wanted to have their website for the next year totally, completely paid off so that they could put it on their taxes to avoid, because I know that there's been some legislation coming out for taxes. So you can definitely have it paid upfront if you would like, or it's 6 months, or whatever you would like to have it paid at. It's just going to be still prorated $50 a month. So it just depends on what you would like to do. Again, you can reach me at josh@imsinc.com or contact@imsinc.com. Facebook advertisements via Google Ads or versus Google Ads. One last question I'll answer today. Facebook advertisements, I would strongly suggest that you stick with Facebook advertisements if you do venture into digital advertising, as Google Ads, it's not necessarily that you're promoting your website, rather that you're promoting yourself. So if you're venturing into Google Ads, then you're promoting kind of a large corporate identity and website. So you're going to be fighting against not just your competition for leads potentially on Google Ads, but you're going to be fighting against larger companies um, like I'm just pulling this out of my head, something like Athene or some other large corporation that they're looking for individuals that you're looking for as well. But you need to be more personal, you're an independent agent for a reason. You have a great personality, people love you, and people want to know more about you. So a great way to show off your own personal brand is through Facebook advertising and having people go to your website that has more information about yourself. So yes, Google Ads can work. They can be valuable, but if you're just getting your foot into digital advertising, I would start with Facebook advertising just to begin with. Yeah, we have other webinars that I speak more about Facebook advertising and what you can do there. If you need any help, if you have any more questions after the webinar today, you're more than free to call us, to send us an email at contact@imsync.com, or to find me on LinkedIn and contact me that way. Thanks for joining today. I really appreciate your attentiveness, and I bid you farewell.